Alright, what's up, Dragon Brew? Today we're going to be playing some Golgari stuff, but I also wanted to find a version that was a little bit different, and this one, I had to scrounge around for a little bit, but found one that recently did well in a Japanese tournament, and I wanted to give it a look because it plays a bit differently with some cards we don't normally see in these lists, and I wanted to just give it a go. It's also got some cool stuff from Foundations, which I think could be pretty sweet. So yeah, this is one. The makeup of the deck is very awkward, but that's why we're showcasing it, because who knows how the hell this thing's going to end up. So, we have some Annoyed with Affliction. Obviously, this makes sense. We want to remove a bunch of creatures. Same thing with Shieldred's Edict. You're going to see a lot of removal in this list. Terra Sunder, which is flexible for a lot of reasons, obviously. It does have Up the Beanstalk, which makes sense, because there's a lot of very expensive cards in this list. It does play Maze Mind Tome, which I think is good. You're going to be seeing more and more Maze Mind Tome, I think, as the current player base discovers how good this card is, but this card has been great in previous standards, and I think it's still going to be getting played even more over the next couple of years. We have Maelstrom Pulse, another good removal card, really good against tokens, by the way. We have Ashiok, Wicked Manipulator. This is a card I rarely see in Golgari lists, but here it could be pretty good and one of our win conditions. Of course, some Deadly Cover-Up for some sweepers. Overlord of the Haunt Woods, ramping us up to later game stuff, or just being a big 6/5. Interestingly, it does play Herd Migration. Not a card I would generally think to be in these lists, but, you know, later in the game, assuming you have already resolved Overlord of the Haunt Woods at some point, you go ahead and just get a whole pile of Herd Migration tokens, or I guess the 3/3 Beast. And then there's an Anissa Ascendant Animus. This is kind of cool, just being a big card that this list can just play, right? Just keep making big body after big body. And what I'm assuming is often one of the win conditions in the deck is Outrageous Robbery. So you're playing this big kind of lumbering, get a bunch of mana deck or whatever, and then you play this, and then just start playing your opponent's threats and try to win. Nothing too fancy here. With lands, we are playing a full set of Restless Cottage just so we can attack with lands as well. But yeah, overall, this is kind of a selection of cards we've seen before, just not all together in a Golgari list. But after we're done playing, if you want to try it out because you think this is your jam, we'll have a link, like always, to take you over to our channel sponsor, Moxfield, where we have this hosted with a bunch of other decks that you can check out. And if you're looking to buy singles, especially if you want to start going to these like store championships and everything else, get your cards over to friends at Tales of Adventure. That's TOAMagic.com. They support the channel, so please, if you're going to buy some singles, go check them out over there. You can use code DRAGON, DRAGN. You'll save 5%, and they will keep supporting us while you save money. So yeah, let's go hop in and see if this Japanese list that managed to top 8 an event gets the job done on the standard ladder. Oh, only 2 land. But we do have a Maze Mind Tome. You know what? I'm going to gamble, because we do have a Surveil land. We have a Maze Mind Tome. Why not? There's probably a land. I was about to say, probably a land on top, so it doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, our whole hand is lit. Opponent, take what you will. Probably going to take Ashiok or something. Though this makes really what they take will depend on if I play Restless Cottage next or not. Because I feel like if they take... Okay, they took Ashiok. Then I'll go ahead and play this. Just so if we need to play Maze Mind Tome or Maelstrom Pulse, we can. Okay, ended up not being a thing. I think we Maze Mind Tome here. I'm going to go ahead and just play this. No need to give them extra information, and we can have a hidden card here. It takes 2 to just straight up draw the card. Otherwise, we're scrying. Well, that's annoying. We're definitely going to try to kill that next turn. Alright. Let's go ahead and put a page counter on this and scry. Shieldred's Edict. Yeah, I guess I can stay. I'm kind of like, what do we do with that? But I think here we'll go ahead and take this opportunity to just get rid of this. I could have waited, but meh, it's not a huge deal. We also have other removal cards for whatever they're going to do. They know we have a Maelstrom Pulse. They don't know about Shieldred's Edict yet. That is fine. I think I might wait and just hit them. You know what? No, I'm just going to do this. I was thinking about hitting them with the Maelstrom Pulse. A non-token creature. I always have to check the options on that. And then we're going to go ahead and scry again. Oh, nice. We do eventually get some extra value out of this by, or I mean Maze Mind Tome, because you do get to gain life later. Pass the turn. I mean, they now know we have 2 removal spells effectively, Maelstrom Pulse and Cover Up. Yeah, you got it. Let's go ahead and scry again. Ooh, Outrageous Robbery. I would like that against them. I don't know if we're ever going to really resolve it, is the thing. But, you know, maybe. Stranger things have happened. Debating, should I crack this now to get the card? Because if we get a land, we could just play it. Yeah, I think I want to do that. Not a bad card to have. But we did take away a lot of their value, getting rid of some of these already. Oh, there's a Jace. Gonna try to mill us. So they're playing that version. Fair enough. Yep, you got it. You're a cute card, but I think we just attack Jace here. No point really doing much of anything else. And then there'll probably be a demon somewhere. I mean, the good news is if we keep cards up, well, we're not going to get to kill their land now. Just say if we keep a card up, like, actually, Terra Sunder, does that get non-land? No, or, yeah, it says target non-land permanent. Yeah, well, that's a thing, huh? Do I do this and just get rid of all the demons? Not sure how I feel about this. I'm also wondering, like, is there a way we could even kill them? I don't think we can, though. Alright, I'm gonna use this against my better judgment. Alright. Pass the turn. I think I could have done this differently, but we'll see. I mean, they at least can use their removal now, right? Their hand might just be removal spells, though. They also do know about our Nissa, so we might have to just run Nissa out and then just make like a 4/4 and call it good. Because I don't see a world where we're going to go like, well, I don't know, we're almost there, though. Yeah, alright, we'll take it easy. I'm not going to run my land into a, like, go for the throat here. That seems foolish. Do we want to kill that, though? I think I will. Before they get a chance to untap, protect it, all that good stuff. Alright, well, we will do this now. And we have 44 worth of whatever. Only got to get rid of 6. Let's get a Maelstrom Pulse and... actually, another Deadly Cover. I guess the 2 Maelstrom Pulse is fine. Whatever. And we will probably take Jace's out, in case they are trying a mill plan of some sort. They are doing the Doomsday thing. There are 2 Doomsday things. Is there one in their hand? Nope, so they only have 2 in their library. So we got rid of Jace. Alright, that seems fine. And now we also know what they have left. They do have a Shoot the Sheriff. They have Cut Down. Nissa is in the clear, folks. Nissa is in the clear. Alright. We're going Big Nis. Hey, that's the first time I've said that. I don't think we've ever called her Big Nis. But here we are. Y'all let me know. Do y'all feel about... is that the name we should be using for her? Big Nis? It seems kind of cool. Alright, well, you have 2 unknown cards. Does one of them kill an 8/8? One of them absolutely does with the Shoot the Sheriff. But now they can't attack with their land, which is okay for us. Yep. We're going to make another big one. And probably attack here? Like, might as well force the issue, right? Get rid of, I don't know, Archfiend, I guess? Probably something that kills a creature. Yeah, I don't know. I doubt they have a way to reanimate, but whatever. Alright, they're going to 12. We can also get rid of their land with Demolition Field at any point we're ready. We don't have to be in a hurry here. Alright, cool. Got him. That's a good win to start with, because I was a little bit conservative in that game, but mostly because I didn't know what removal cards I had. But that's a tough deck if they hit their card, so I feel pretty good about that one. Alright. Yeah, we'll keep this. I mean, Nissa's not great here with 3 lands in the opener, but we're also not trying to play Nissa before like turn 6 or so anyway. We only have 1 removal, real removal, early. But we can't even play this till turn 3. So we kind of have to hope we find something in these first 2 cards on top. Especially if this ends up being like mono red or something, because you want to be able to kill an early attacker. But we'll see. Underground Mortuary. I mean, I guess it gets to stay. I mean, I'll take it. Still probably play a Maze Mind Tome on 2. So we can dig a little bit. And I still have the option of playing Maelstrom Pulse on 3 if it comes up. Alright, well the good news is, opponent didn't go bananas on us turn 1 with anything we have to fear. And nothing. So this could be a weird control on control type situation. Yeah, I'll keep that. Doesn't necessarily do much, but I'll go ahead and do this since we don't have an instant speed spell here anyway. Wow, a second herd migration. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Pass the turn? I mean, I say that, but I guess I could just draw that one, so why not? Yeah, this seems like an Orzhov control pile, playing a lot of removal things. Expecting to play the long game. Which is a little tough, because it means I don't know how long Planeswalkers will live in this fight. This isn't really one of the matchups you see a lot of on the ladders, so we're going to have to figure something out. I guess we pass. I may need to play this in a way that we just, like, herd migration for, like, 2 or 3 somewhere along the way. Make them deal with those. Do it again. Make them deal with those. Even if it means them playing sweepers or something. Try to sneak through Nissa somewhere along the way. I mean, otherwise, I don't really have a good answer. So, we're just going to have to play it by ear and figure it out. Alright, pass the turn. Yeah, they're obviously just playing a bunch of removal. They're just waiting for us to do something. This is one of those decks you see on Arena that's like all removal but no real action. Hey, we have something to do with this Terra Sunder now. No surprise they're playing Lilianis. That's to be expected. Would we rather draw a card or play a Maelstrom Pulse? I think we'd rather just draw a card in this fight. Especially knowing that Nissa, or what's her name? Liliana probably shows up. Makes us discard. We'll just have more fuel in our hand. And we can take our time dealing with her. Because, I mean, we can kill this whenever. So we're not concerned. Oh, they're doing Reanimator things. Is that what we're doing over there now? Alright. Well, that's a thing to know. Okay. Well, this was well timed because this allows us to get maximum value out of this eventually, which is big. There's no way Overlord of the Hauntwoods is living here. Like, it was only worth doing something else if, you know, like playing it for 3, if I thought there was real value in like trying to tear asunder like this thing. Because I would have still only had 2 untapped lands. But, you know, we've got Deadly Cover Up. We've got a variety of things, so we're not hurting. Note with Affliction. I don't think this does... Well, no, this only gets creatures. I can't even get Liliana with that. Oh, a backup Terra Asunder. That's cute. Yeah, 5's going to leave me 1 mana open. Sure. Can't really herd migration here yet, so that's fine. Oh, but I can't... Yeah, I don't really have a way. I just get to kill Valgavoth here. They'll probably just reanimate it again, and we'll have to deal with it, but it's whatevs. The trade-off will be just play herd migration, I guess. Get our dudes eventually, and go from there. Yep, here comes Valgavoth again. Oh, nope, they're going for Atraxa this time. Sure. So this was just Reanimator with a bunch of removal. Fair. I mean, Reanimator decks are good. We played one a couple days ago, so not a big surprise here. They'll be discarding some things. And they have Zombify and a Rite of the Moth. That's good to know. Alright, we will scry here. Beanstalk. You're close, but you're not quite it. I'm going to put that on the bottom. I think we'd like to find an untapped land here. Even if it's just to play like Nissa plus kill Atraxa, you know. Well, we didn't get the untapped land. Ultimately, I would like to have all the herd migration tokens, so then when we just want to kill a Valgavoth, we could do that. I guess we do this anyway. And yet another Maelstrom Pulse. Okay. I guess it can't hurt to have it. And then we pulse this. Which, you know, they could reanimate it, whatever. We have removal for her. I guess I could have exiled her, but I kind of want to just get rid of this too, with the clock ticking. I mean, a component, I was going to say, could play a land. Well, it was tapped, but I was going to say they could Zombify and play a Liliana. Oh, no, they wouldn't. That's only 6. They need 7. A third Liliana. Sure, he's back. We'll have to take a hit one time, because we got to get these into play first. Oh, but you know what? I should have done this first, because now they get access to a Terra Asunder. That's unfortunate. I wasn't even thinking. Valgo was faithful. You have it. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and kill that anyway, though. If they want to spend the life and kill our Maze Mind Tome, sure. Yeah. Sure. I'm not going to bother scrying, because we already know what's on top, and we'd just rather take the other removal card. Alright. Let's spend a turn to do this. I mean, they can get 2 themselves if they want to. For the grand cost of 7 life. They can also get back... Oh, no, we exiled. They exiled the Atraxa. I mean, obviously we block one. Alright, what's the opponent's plan here? Sweep the board? Nope, they're just going to play a small herd migration. Alright. And a Liliana. Sounds good.
Enough with the mysteries. You won't be outsmarted.
What else in the graveyard? They have another Valgavoth. That's annoying. I guess I get rid of this. That's cute, but I don't think solves our problem, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could Nissa for 5. Nope, nope, nope. I'd be one short. So the plan should be to kill Valgavoth. But then what do we do? Damn. Like this is tough. I'm trying to figure out like what's the best solution here. Maybe we're supposed to just take another Valgavoth hit, y'all. I mean, it sounds crazy, but maybe that's the right answer. Because here's the other thing. What if we just Nissa straight up, right? What's Nissa for 7? And then all our dudes get +2, or +3. So that's 5 times 6 is 30, and they can block 6. One of them dies. Let's go for it. Oh, they don't have an answer. Did they not have it? Oh, come on. Come on. Yeah, buddy. I think we did it. It's the lucky Christmas hat. Y'all know what? On this channel, we have now beaten Valgavoth, I think the last 4 times our opponents have played it. At least 2 of those times were Reanimator. I don't remember the other time. I think 3 of the 4 were Reanimator. Like, in one of those games, we dealt with double Valgavoth, and this time we beat Valgavoth and Atraxa. Like, this deck might be for real. Okay, I don't know that we can keep this, because except for being able to kill an artifact or enchantment early, we're not doing much, so this is an easy mulligan. This feels a lot better. I will get rid of 1 Maelstrom Pulse, because I don't think we're going to get rid of up the beanstalk here. Here comes a bat. Oh, it wasn't a bat. I feel very lucky when we don't get batted early, you know? All right. We have been very good about drawing Maelstrom Pulses today. Duress, boy, I got a lot of things. This is normally I play decks that Duress can hit like 1 or 2 things. This is the opposite. Like Duress can hit almost everything. Yeah, opponent's just looking at her hand like, what the hell? Like, it's double Shielded Edict, double Maelstrom Pulse. How is anything going to survive? Secret, it's not, opponent. It's not. I'm going to do this, even though it gives away information. I would rather... Yeah, that's fine. I'd rather have more active cards here. Oh, and opponent missed their land drops. Ooh, that's going to be rough for them. Because we are under no pressure right now. Under no pressure, holding through removal cards and getting great card value from our 2-2-mana things in play. You got it. I would love to exile that, but, you know, I tucked away a card earlier that would let me do that. I don't think we need that. I would like to find some more proactive things, if at all possible. We found a land anyway. Thanks, deck. We will pass the turn. Because we can always Shielders Edict if they play the bigger demon or whatever. Then we draw a card. Yeah, no surprise. Sacrifice a non-token. Also, we could kill that and get rid of it next turn if we want to. And we draw a card. Which happened to just be a land. Oh, well that's convenient. And then we just get the benefit of getting rid of the Stalker. Alright. Don't have to talk me into that. That's pretty good. And we get to draw a card. I like all this. I should have waited on playing a land there, though. Alright. And that's exactly why, because I drew a tap land. I knew it as soon as I did it. The rough part for the opponent is they know what our hand is. So like, this is just bad times for them. Oh, heck yeah, we'll take that. Alright. Down with you. Pass the turn. Liliana, you got it. 2, 4, 6. We have not missed a land drop so far. And we still have lands in hand. I'm going to go ahead and draw first. And get some life. Ooh, and it's a herd migration.
Drop it.
Okay. I will probably just discard this. Nice. Well, now, what do we want to do with this? I kind of want to kill Liliana, but I also kind of want to play Ashiok. I think I'm willing to gamble. I've done dumber things before, even for y'all, for the sake of entertainment. Yeah, we just passed the turn. Yeah, of course you can finally use the removal, so it's all good. Also now, getting to look at their deck and take 5 or 6 cards from them is going to be pretty powerful too. We could also play Herd Migration for just 2 guys. We could play Nissa to make a big 8/8. Sure, I'll sack a Planeswalker. I'm down. Deep Cavern Bat. That's a good card here. I don't know what they're going to choose. I would probably take Maelstrom Pulse or Nissa, though. I don't know. Outrageous Robbery is pretty rough. I don't know. This is tough for them. Though, if you take Maelstrom Pulse, I was going to say, then you at least get to hold on to Liliana for some amount of time, and that kind of matters. So, like, maybe? Yeah, sure. I think I'm going to get rid of Herd Migration here. Oh, they actually are just making a Sack-a-Dude. Huh. That's not... Okay. Little confused. But sure. They must really want to hold on to those cards in their hand or something. I don't know what the other thing would be or why. Maybe they just have another Liliana? I mean, that's believable. Maybe they're holding out to kill our Nissa? Our big Nis, as we've established. I mean, if not, I'm just going to get access to a lot of their cards. I mean, I'm going to wait, and then in next turn, I'm just going to Outrageous Robbery for, what is that, 6? Maybe more if we get an untapped land? Yeah, we ain't worried about that guy. Though, I've been seeing this card in a lot of decks. It's actually not bad, because it comes back as another creature, obviously, but way more decks than I thought would be playing it. Maybe just because they need a demon, I guess, is the reason. But I don't really know. Yeah. I'm just going to pass. I mean, you know I got the Outrageous Robbery, so it's not like it's a secret. You know why I'm not doing stuff here. Oh, yes, please. I get an extra card. I will gladly take some more mana. Because I don't greatly care if I do the thing now or do it during their end step. I don't think there's anything they're going to play for 2 mana, even 3 mana, that I'm that concerned about. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Also, I can always just QQ. That's a thing you can do to see how much mana you have. And for those of you that didn't know, just hit the Q key twice. That is 9, so we're going to do this for 7. And we get a bonus card, so we get 1 real card and 7, we'll call them phantom cards from the opponent. Man, you really just had... Oh, wait, but we did get the combo pieces. I was about to say, you just had all those swamps, but, you know, not the worst thing. Not the worst thing. All right, so do we threaten the opponent with their own combo? Is that the plan here? Also, you know what's funny? Combo plus Nissa will have things trample over, which is kind of hilarious. And can't play anything else. All right, cool. End the turn. Feel free to kill some of your own things. I don't mind. Sure, you got it. Pass the turn. Man, that is like the worst outrageous robbery I think I've seen to date. For real, for real. Sure, well, now they just get Nissa, and there's not a lot I could do about it. You know what? They didn't even have a different color, so I could get more lands, more creatures from my herd migrations. Oh, they actually took that. Surprising. I thought they were going to take something else. My first thought there was, if they took something else, I'd attack, they block, and... Okay, but they're just playing that there. That's fine. We can live with that. Yep, we take some damage. Man, that outrageous robbery was not very fantastic, was it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We could have 10. That doesn't really change much. Because I kind of either need like 7 plus 5, which is 12, or not. So I think I'm just going to play this tapped for now. See what's on top. Don't need another Restless Cottage. That's cute, but doesn't really do much. Let's just go with the herd migrations here. I think that is kind of good. Wasn't expecting to draw that, but I'm not mad at it. Also, how many forests do we have? Just 2 right now? 3, 4? So our stuff is plus 4 each. That's 14. I mean, that's a real number. I think I'm just going to get rid of this and give me a Maelstrom Pulse, man. Like, I'm about it. What do I feel like they're just waiting for something, and I don't know what something is. It's really annoying me. I'm going to do this for 5, just straight up. Get a card. Okay, we get a second attempt at outrageous robbery. I'm also just debating how badly I want to get rid of the slasher, but I think I will do that. Just to not have the headache. Alright, and that leaves me with 3 mana. Not a lot we can do with that. This comes back as a 3/2? Meh, I'll just pass. There's more value just blowing up Nissa for a bunch. Honestly. Sure. Well, now we're playing with perfect information now, so now we don't care. Yeah, Archfiend. Cool. Alright. I think next turn we'll have pretty... Well, then there's that. Well, that'll probably do it. Was looking for something else, but we can kind of just take our time from here. We'll do this and get rid of the vessel dude. Actually, we don't have to do that. What do I really want to get rid of here? Because I'll have this back in hand. I could just get rid of the vessel. Alright. I'm actually probably just going to get rid of the Archfiends. Because we don't really care about their stuff that much. Well, we definitely don't care now. That's a non-issue. Library, there's still 1. Graveyard. Alright, cool. Done. Yep, we take some damage. It's all good. Pass the turn. And we can 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's a Liliana. How cute. Alright, we'll let them hit the Liliana. They'll make us discard. That's fine. We'll get rid of the land, because we have some of theirs on loan anyway. It's like a non-token creature. Resolve. We'll discard this.
We all have things we'd rather.
Take our turn. Oh, well, then there's that. Alright, well, let's just not have to worry about it. And that still leaves us 2, 4, 6, 8 with the outrageous robbery. Yeah, that's fine. We don't even need to run Nissa out here. Like, we have an embarrassment of riches right now. Pretty sure the opponent has no way to kill us. Yeah, we're not even worried. Alright. For 8. And that should be the end of everything. Yeah. Even one removal card would have been enough. Man, I have so many cards. I can't even highlight stuff right. Alright, kill that. Can I just attack with 2? You know what? I'm just going to go Nissa here and then just start setting up a win. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even think I'm playing efficiently with this deck. And it's still winning. Like, it's pretty bananas, honestly. Okay. Only 1 green mana, but 2 beanstalks I think we're going to keep. I mean, basically, over 3 turns, we get access to 4 more cards. Well, 5 more cards. So it's, well, 4 more, because we're on the play. So that's not bad. And if at any point, like, if we end up drawing an untapped green source, then we just go ahead and play Overlord and start taking off with an Ashiok. Till our opponent hits us with a duress, because, you know, there's so many of those floating around right now. Actually, the real issue is if the opponent's playing an aggro deck, we have no removal cards in hand. So that's a real problem. I mean, we have a lot, but, ooh, against rabbits? Oh, fortunately, they didn't turn 1 rabbit us, so that's something. Come on, untap green source, so we don't have to take pain. That would be nice. Alright, yeah, that's something. I mean, we still got to find a 5th mana, but, you know. Oh, no. Well, there goes Deadly Cover-Up. And opponent, you're playing rabbits. There's no way. Really? Wow. Okay. I would have genuinely thought they were going to take the Deadly Cover-Up, but sure. I don't know why I took a point there. I should have just played the Force. I got too hung up on protecting info. I guess I could still play the other part for 5 mana, since it costs 2 more. I mean, I guess that's a thing we could do. I'm going to keep up Tear Asunder, just in case. I don't know how crazy things might get, but, like, just in case. Well, because here's the other thing, too. The opponent's likely going to attack the Invasion of Gobakhan, and then we could just get rid of Invasion of Gobakhan. Which could be the reason that the opponent decided to let us keep the Deadly Cover-Up, because we didn't have the Tear Asunder in hand at the time. And we just don't have to let it get to the end step. So I'm going to put a stop here, post-combat. Because then if they do something, we kill this, they don't get the benefit of anything, then we can still Deadly Cover-Up, which is what's about to happen here. Yep, that's totally fine. And they already know we have the 5th mana. Opponent, I was going to say, don't play anything else. like, you know what's going to happen here. Don't be that person. Alright. Let's wipe everything out. Oh, 2 cards. Love that. Ooh, we got some backup Maelstrom Pulses. Alright, now we're cooking. Hell, we're just going to play full mana for this giant Overlord of the Hauntwoods at some point. Yep, you have a Paw Patch, recruits. Yep, those things are big. While we can pay full price... Actually, no, we get both of these, actually, right? Destroyed. These are both called Paw Patch Recruit. Yeah, that works for me. I was about to say we could play like Herd Migration for 2 or whatever, for 2 dudes, but it doesn't really matter here. This eats both of them, as they say. What do we got on top? Another Deadly Cover-Up. We'll keep that in this fight. Pass the turn. Yeah, this is easy peasy. We're just going to cruise through the rest of this. And when we play Overlord of the Hauntwoods, they probably kill it. They could also return everything here, but we also have Deadly Cover-Up on tops. Yep, there's a Dewdrop Cure. You got it. They're probably going to play something else to accompany their team, and we're going to get everybody again. Nope, they're just going to pump their rabbits. Fair enough. Well, we will just play a tap land, and we'll hit it again. What do we exile this time? Oh, yeah, we get 2 cards. I wasn't even thinking. Embarrassment of riches right now. And I guess we get Paw Patch Recruits. There's less left, but they're probably the more annoying card for us. Only 3? Alright, well, that's cool, I guess. And in hand is just a couple of Case of the Gateway Express. Yeah, we're off to the races here. We have nothing to fear currently. And we just get stacks of cards at this point. Yep. Easy peasy. Okay, we'll keep this. I mean, we have a choice of a Beanstalk or Anoint with Affliction, so we have some options. We may be behind on life when the time comes, but, you know, we'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it. All right, Swift Spear, you got it. Man, where's the Maelstrom Pulse when we need one? Yeah, you got it. That's 7. We go to 12. We definitely are going to need a Maelstrom Puff. I actually should have put that on the bottom because I have another Deadly Cover up in hand, and we're not going to get to the other one, really. Like, if we even get one off, it's a big deal, you know? Screaming Nemesis. That's annoying, but sure. What is exile the Nemesis? Because that's the biggest potential hurt to us down the road. Alright, now we're starting to have some things come together here. So we can make them sack a thing. We can also gain 3. So, like, we have some options here. Alright, are we dead? I mean, we could be. Alright, so we go to 6. That's 5 they have. If they shoot us again, we go to 3, and then we're just dead. So I think we're dead anyway. Yeah, they just lightning strike us and we're dead. Or give their something +2 and we're dead. And then we die. Nope, I guess we don't die. Alright, somehow we're not dead. I mean, kinda sorta not dead. What is that last card? I mean, I guess I gamble? Yeah, alright, I guess so. I mean, if it's something they could pump and, you know, attack, we die. They have lightning strikes. Alright, we're at 2. I guess it's something they couldn't kill us with. That's so strange. Alright, we're gonna go with this. That's a thing? Alright. I don't know how we're alive here. I'm pretty sure we're dead skis. They can give the challenger +1. Alright, we'll try. Go to 5. Shoot, I don't know. I guess a swamp here. I mean, take 4, go to 1? I mean, like, we died to so many things. Shoot us for 2? If you were going to do that, why would you not do that during combat? Like, for real, for real. Alright, well, we don't have a choice. We have to do this reluctantly. Alright, an extra land. Guess I'm going to get rid of this. Oh, it's a Witch Talker Frenzy. That makes sense. Alright. Just draw a land one time, opponent. Just give us a chance to get ourselves together here. All right. Now I got to figure out a new plan because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to be able to get rid of something. I also need them not to draw a burn spell. And we don't know how many they're playing. We just know that lightning strikes exist. I should have looked at their deck. We know lightning strikes exist. All right, let's pass. Okay, take our turn. Maelstrom Pulse. Let's activate. All right, that'll leave us 2 mana back. I will get rid of this if for some reason they could play spells out of the graveyard. I doubt they can. Yeah, obviously we're losing this to the Frenzy. This is our one shot. But we do get a chance to gain life off of this. So now the trick is, I don't want to tap out because I don't want to draw and then have them burn us. However, this is why we didn't want to tap out, because we want to be able to get rid of something first. We will gain 3. Gain 3. Go to 5. Play nothing. Leave up Terra Sunder so we can get rid of a thing. All right, cool. We did it. And that gets us to Diamond. So, yeah. All right, let's talk about this real quick. There's a few things, really. Yeah, I wish I could translate Japanese, because I remember where I saw this, all the names were in Japanese, and I couldn't translate it into a thing that made sense to put on here. So I can't give credit to the person, but this was really good. And honestly, 2 of my games went longer than they should have, just because I was playing a little slower with cards I don't normally play with. But it actually has everything we want. I mean, we survived against the red deck. Really, what removal did we draw that mattered? That we drew 2 Anoint with Affliction, a Shieldred's Edict, and a Deadly Cover-Up. And that was it, really. You know, we didn't really play much else. It was the 2 Beanstalks, and we sort of just took our time with the other cards, and that was still good enough. It's interesting, though, you know, having the Ashiok here. On the one hand, you look at it and say, all right, if a card was put into exile, get a +1/+1 counter. Like, the fact that you don't have to necessarily use Ashiok to do that in this list, because you do have Terra Sunder and Anoint with Affliction that also exile things, right? I guess technically even Deadly Cover-Up. So that actually makes it pretty sweet to give you other ways to pump your creatures while just doing normally what you're doing. Additionally, the one Nissa, she won a couple games, y'all. Like, you know, this card was good. It looks a little weird just having like a random Nissa in a non-creature deck, but it was the card we needed a couple times. And of course, you know, Outrageous Robbery just does what robbery does. So while this deck looks like kind of a pile, it looks like it's, okay, removal heavy, I'm going to get rid of everything. But you only play that way in a couple of matchups, right? There was one where we're like, okay, well, we'll just make Herd Migration tokens, and then we'll play Nissa, and then we'll do this thing, and then that's how you end the game. So, yeah, I don't like, I think this deck is still beatable. Don't get me wrong. But it is very, very, very good. I mean, we didn't even lose a game that I played with. Y'all saw every game I played with this, and that was the video. There was nothing extra. There wasn't even like the games that were boring and we got rid of them. Like, they were all interactive and things were happening. So, yeah, this, I ain't got much to say. Like, congratulations, whoever came up with this. This thing's awesome. So, yeah, I don't think there's much I would change about this, truthfully. It's totally fine. I don't know. It plays 25 land, which feels a little bit light. However, you do have Mazemind Tomes. You've got Overlord of the Hauntwoods. You have a couple of Herd Migration. And we were never short on land. We had a couple of games where we didn't miss a land drop till I think like turn 8. So, yeah, up the Beanstalks and stuff help with that a bunch. So, yeah, anyway, the deck list is going to be 3 Anoint with Affliction, 4 Shieldred's Edict, 4 Terra Sunder, 4 Up the Beanstalk, 2 Mazemind Tome, 3 Maelstrom Pulse, 2 Ashiok Wicked Manipulator, 4 Deadly Cover-Up, 4 Overlord of Hauntwoods, 2 Herd Migration, 1 Nissa, 2 Outrageous Robbery, 4 Swamps, 7 Forests, 4 Llanowar Waste, 4 Restless Cottage, 4 Underground Mortuary, and 2 Demolition Field. Yeah, we've been crushing it lately, playing a variety of stuff in Standard on the ladder, so if you're looking for answers, there's plenty. And we played a deck recently that was a Reanimator deck that I think we only lost 1 game when we played it. So, yeah, check that one out if you're looking for another crazy deck that might be up your alley if this ain't your thing. But that's all I have you for now. We'll see you next time.